Hey folks, it's going to be a long video. It's a whole week long. There's pieces and parts in it. I don't know how chapter yet. I'm not that good. But there's some lambs in here and there's some good news. There's some bad news. So give it a watch. I know it's long, but I'm going to shorten it up as much as I can. All right, enjoy. YouTube, how's it going? Rob, Tune Ranch Homestead. Go try something different in this video, but today's Tuesday. It's supposed to rain all day. Yesterday was a really nice day. It was in the 50s. Tomorrow I think it's supposed to be clear and halfway decent in the 40s. Then it's supposed to get barely cold. So try to maybe video this week. I don't know. Weekly vlog. I don't know. But today we got some things going on. Go feed the animals. I'm probably going to Mercer auction. They have some goats there, and I have an idea there, and I'm going to see if I can get to work. And then Melly got a new lathe for me. She was on an auction site and got a in the box, open box, when lathe just like the one I have. Mine's starting to crap out, so get that today, and who knows what else, but we'll see what today brings. We'll do tomorrow, we'll do the next day, maybe even Friday. All right. Okay, these are a couple new additions. Blue-eyed Nigerian cross goats, both billies. We got them for a really good price. I'm not sure how long they're going to stay here, but they're back here in quarantine. They're kind of hanging out with some chickens. Pile of hay, water and food. But my favorite donkey. What's up, donkey? Hey, Jenny. Lambs, everyone hanging out. Snowman has a problem with his foot. Needs to clear up. I'll go put some. But clearly, Jenny wants some time to her own. Yeah. What's up, big guy? These two are good friends. When you dig through your hay bales to get hay, this is what you find. What we got there? 4, 8, 12, 15 eggs. Bantam eggs. 15 eggs. All right. All right. Head off to Mercer Livestock Auction. Just me today. Usually the kid and Melody's with me, but it's usually just me on Tuesdays. It's a smaller auction. Sometimes they have a little, sometimes they have a lot, especially on consignment special feeder sales. They'll have a lot, or they'll have a go and cheap special. But they have 4 goats in today, which is a rarity. So I'm going to go take a look at those. A couple Nubians and a couple Boer fillies. The Nubians I really don't want. The Boers I definitely do. Take a look at them. From the pictures I saw online, they look really good. So let's see what happens. All right, folks, I'm back. Been back for a little bit. I bid on these goats today, and they were all wethers. I will put a picture here. And yeah, they were really nice goats. The Boers were very nice, very good shape. Had a lot of good looks to them. Had a really nice stout body, good sized legs. Looked like they were growing out. As fast in height as the stoutness, so they look like they're going to be really nice, but at the same time, it's something that I'd have to go out for 30 to 70 pounds, and for me to do that right now is not worth it. I mean, the value's there on goat prices, but you know, not sure how long it'll last, but that's one of those things. So that's it for today pretty much, and I'll add on for tomorrow. YouTube, Next day, I messed up bad. I went to Mount Hope in Ohio, which is a major animal livestock auction, and I forgot to film anything about being there and whatever, but it's in the heartland of Amish country. And if you're a homesteader, you've heard of Lehman's, and it's really close to Lehman's. So I messed up. I should have went over to Lehman's, but we ran out of time. As you can see, I got my light on because it's getting dark. Yeah. So we sold Curly today. We sold one of our blue-eyed Billies and did pretty decent. You know, we're kind of pleasantly pleased with the price. I wish we got a little more, but can't be bad. And we ended up buying a boar goat Billy kid. He's real small. He's probably 2 weeks old, and he is pigeon-toed bad. So we're going to give him a shot of selenium. We're going to bottle feed him for the next few weeks and see what happens. I'll get him on film here soon, and we're going to leave him inside the house probably through this weekend because it's supposed to be pretty cold. Then we're going to move him out with that other Billy, and they can be friends. But the other Billy, he's got the sheep to at least keep him company, so he still has a little bit of that herding mentality. All right. I will probably get back to you the next day, which will be Thursday. YouTube, Thursday. Let's see what we do today. We're back from Mount Hope. As I put in the last little bit, we did get a goat. He is knock-kneed. Selenium, vitamin E, some other stuff. He's a bottle baby. I probably already said all that. But there's the guardian dog, not guarding anything, but guarding the property, I guess. Some of the birds are out today because the snow's gone, so that's good. Got a load of wood in. It's all slab wood. It comes from a Amish sawmill. What they do there is they make wood for pallets. So they'll do like oak, of course, which I really don't want to burn right now because it's going to be super wet. But they also do poplar, maple, and some other stuff. And they do cut for some other boards, but they do all hardwood. Every now and then you will find a hemlock board in there, but that's okay. And the sassafras, which it burns pretty good, dries out pretty quick. Not quick enough right now, so we'll end up burning green wood, so that means I will be cleaning out the chimney quite a bit. So, okay, back at the wood pile, and I have my moisture meter. So let's see what we get on some of this wood since I'm here. We'll see what we get. Let's try this piece right here. $20% you're considered to be able to burn it. So let's try another one. 21%. See this big, that's a piece of cherry. 16%. Let's see if I can find something I know is going to peg. There's a piece of oak. What's deep in there? Here's a piece of oak. Wow, 18%. That's kind of odd. Ooh, look at that. Here's a nice piece of cherry. It's all funky. %. So in all terms, this is burnable because it's at 20%. That's on the outside. The inside's probably a little bit higher. I can split a piece and see what's at. I bet it's at 30. But if I have this going with my dry that I have laying around, excuse me. If I burn this with some of the dry I have laying around, we'll be all right. Just have to scrub out the chimney really good and keep an eye on things. You'll know if something's going wrong just by the sounds that your boiler or wood burner makes. But that's what this pile's at. Hopefully I get some of this stacked today. All right, folks, working on the pile, stacking, getting into things, and I started noticing something like that piece of wood there, that one there, that one there. That's all cherry wood. That's premium hardwood. That's for smoking. So I started going through the pile, and I found huge chunks of offcuts, like all the big taper offcuts and some other flat pieces of slab wood. All that stuff has heartwood in it. So I started setting that aside. When I rent a splitter here, I'll split that down even more. But yeah, it's like I got a really good run. I got more than normal. I got a really good run of wood. Yeah, and a lot of people will be like, oh, it's slab wood. Yeah, but they'll just burn it anyway, so might as well heat my house. And that's how I look at it. Is it a little wet? Yeah, it is, but some of it's 20%, some is higher. And I thought about that too. We checked early in the morning, and it was still freezing. So it's probably not going to read as high. It's probably more like 30%, which isn't bad, but I still have some dry stuff left. Not much, but I'll mix it in and get it going. Once it's going, I'll burn it. I just got to keep an eye on my chimney. But that's that for today, I think, and we'll go on to Friday from here. YouTube, morning. Freezing rain. Ford Ranger. I'm a Ford Ranger. Ranger. Newborn. 1 second. Ice. Yay. Come on, Ranger. Come on. See, he's a little knock-kneed, bow-legged. He's getting better. Well, folks, we got a surprise this morning. Fancy had a lamb. That is Buford's. I'll get a closer look. Check out my goat feeder, my hay feeder. Solid ice. It's literally suspended. That's crazy. All right. Okay, back in the barn. Fancy gave birth. I don't know if you'll see the blood on her legs, but she gave birth. She's a first-time mom. She really wasn't doing much. It's a ram lamb. He was cold, so we had to essentially take it inside. We got a, you remember those old hot water bottles, you know, that you saw or you had in the olden days? We had one of those. So fill up with warm water, put a blanket on it, put him in front of a little heater, and try to warm him up, and hopefully he gets his head up. We'll try to bring him back out and see if he will feed from Fancy and see if anything happens. She's starting to call for him, but she's really not panicking, which scares me, because I know with Eleanor, I mean, she's sitting there looking at me. With Eleanor, she would go nuts. She goes absolutely nuts. Even when her kids were 2 months old and they weren't near her, she would go absolutely nuts. That's Fancy calling, but I mean, that's not a lot. For a new mom, makes sense, but for you that just gave birth, usually they go nuts if they don't see their kid, which we don't want her to reject, but we don't want to lose a ram lamb. It's clearly Buford's kid. And yes, it would be for sale, but right now with lamb prices where they're at, can't go wrong. $5.50, $5.85 a pound. Yeah, that's how the homestead makes some money, and it doesn't really make money. But I'll update you, see where we're at. It's gonna be a long vlog, I guess. Oh well. Okay. Ram lamb in a styrofoam cooler. Blanket. There's a hot water bottle under them. Trying to warm them up. Because not every day do you have a ram lamb in a cooler in your kitchen. Alice is giving birth. I don't know, it might be stillborn. I don't see it breathing. I just came out and noticed. She's working it. In a minute here, we're going at the pull. All right, I got things to do. YouTube continuation into Saturday. Man, look at that sky. I got someone coming picking up a billy goat. One of the blue eyes. So they'll all be gone. Yeah, let's get on to what's really important. You could have seen some of the sheep or lambs that, oh geez, some of the lambs that were born. Guess what? The brown one passed. It was kind of known. She really wasn't on them soon enough. Wasn't taking care of them. But some weird things happened. I didn't get a chance to video it last night. My phone was about dead, and battery life was needed for other things. Let's see. I'm going to turn around, and we'll know what happened. We have penned Fancy in with the other lamb. She started calling out for her lamb. So we rubbed the lamb down with that towel, which had the brown ram lamb's scent on it, and we tried to get her to surrogate. So that's why it's really closed in. And he is feeding right now. Can't get good shot, of course. There he is. He's in there feeding, folks. We have surrogated Fancy. She was upset that she didn't have hers. Like all of a sudden her mother instincts kicked in. And now she's surrogating Alice's. And Alice, I don't think gives a crap. Let's see. Yeah, there's Alice back there looking at me. And she isn't making a sound. And there's a rooster riding Jenny. Let's see. Alice, do you care? Alice is that one. She has no care in the world. Frog, the one I thought would go first, still not. She's got to go soon. She has to. All right. Well, this little guy's leaving today. He's going to a new home. There's a girl that really wants him, and he's shivering. He's a little cold this morning. So let's get him some food. All right. Into Saturday. Well, not even close, really. It's like 3, 4 o'clock. But it's time for chores. And yeah. Can I tell you I broke my tripod? And some other things and bad lighting. Let's go check on the lamb. After the lamb, we'll say our goodbyes for this week. No, Fancy is still got the lamb. Everything's going fine. I'm looking at her. Or him. He's not shaking. I can see colostrum poo right behind his butt. See that? There's like a little yellow dot. That's colostrum. I'm pretty sure of it. So, yep, it's on its tail. So that's good. Got colostrum. That means that he's probably going to do well. Fancy, long as Fancy keeps up. Taking him on will be all right. I think I'll remove Fancy out of this pen tomorrow. I'm going to double check the internet, what they say, and get her out because it's pretty close. She has no choice but to be with him. So, all what this stuff is grid wall from, stores and vending. We used to vend all over the East Coast doing stuff, so that's why I got it. So, all right. Let's see what Sally's doing Sally stuff. Jenny's doing Jenny stuff. Other lambs are doing lamb stuff. And they're... Get off a frog! Frog's getting ready to give birth and you're climbing on her like it's nobody's business. So hopefully she gives birth soon. Bandit's come to say hi. Snowman over there, he's got an abscess on his foot that's healing, and he's a little bloated, I can see. Need to get some baking soda in here. And it really thinks that Fancy was bred by Buford and losing that land this week. So yeah, it's been quite a week. I'll put this together, see what we get. But, you know, we hit 100 subscribers this week. I'm pretty happy. Now it's going to drop down to like 90. But I'm pretty much still just kind of working on shorts. It's just where I get the most amount of exposure. But remember, if you can share, subscribe, pound that like button and all that jazz, help us with that algorithm, and let's get to 500. I've hit my goal for my first year well in advance, so I'm very, very pleased with that, and I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you the next time. I will probably put out some shorts, and I might try this again. We'll see how this video performs. All right. See you later. Peace out.